Still don't know how this works, but we're gonna do chat filter, all messages. I don't know why it like does it like that, but like it does top messages on top, like just that. I don't know, it's weird. But let's do it. Let's go. Let's do actually no, you guys can't hear it anyway regardless. But let's see. We're going to talk about Monday Night Raw for a little bit. Let's talk about the Monday Night Raw recap. This past Monday Night Raw was at 4 p.m. Eastern till 6:23 p.m. and we had a pretty basic Monday Night Raw in Scotland. No Drew McIntyre, no Joe Hendry. We did have Jimmy Uso make a surprise appearance, but the only highlight of Monday Night Raw that I can think of, to be fair, is the slap from Jimmy Uso over to Gunther. What a B? What a B? Can y'all hear me? Everything sound good? Everything with the microphone sounds good. We're testing out this microphone for WrestleMania weekend, so we're gonna use it during the live stream today. Make sure you guys are liking the stream, show it some love, give it a thumbs up, and consider following and subscribing. Become a YouTube subscriber if you can. It would mean the absolute world. We're just testing out some YouTube shenanigans today because I haven't been live on here on like the shorts version in a while, so it's like been some time. So we're just testing out this microphone for WrestleMania weekend. So as long as you guys can hear me, that's the goal of today. What up? What up? How y'all doing? Happy Monday. No, yeah, right. Happy Monday. Normally Monday Night Raw would be in 20 minutes, but we're probably gonna get off once it's 8 o'clock anyway. We'll see how it goes. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday as we finish up the Monday Night Raw for the week. What time is it going to be on SmackDown this coming Friday? Is it the same 3 o'clock international, 8 o'clock for Eastern and stuff, like for the US and all that? Like, how's it working for that? Let's see, WWE.com. Or let's look up SmackDown. What's today's date? 24, 25, 26, 28, 3/28. Oh, they're in London. I forgot. All right, yeah, they're in London. So that's probably the last one. That's probably the last show in the Europe tour because London's the closest to the US versus like Spain and France, which are a little more like deeper in. What up, Gladys? How are you doing? Gladys, how's your day going? We are talking about Monday Night Raw. So for those that are new here, make sure you guys are liking the stream. Make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, show it some love. We're talking about wrestling. If you're new here, let me know where you're from and who your favorite wrestler is. Consider subscribing to the channel. The more people subscribe, the more reach we get for our YouTube videos out there. So make sure you guys show us some love. This Wednesday we'll be live on YouTube on full form. We'll be live probably doing Yu-Gi-Oh again. We did Yu-Gi-Oh last week, nothing crazy, but it's just a cool thing to have in the background as we talk about the world and wrestling and everything like that. This Friday we got the Street Profits defending the titles against Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly is the London I guess home field advantage. Can y'all hear me? Why are you putting hello with question marks? Is this a phone call? Is this a phone call? Or can y'all not hear me? Is it dead? Is the phone dead? Let's see. Nah, microphone's working, right? Yeah. Yeah, microphone's working. Bro. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but that's the idea for Friday Night SmackDown. I don't know what they're doing besides the Pretty Deadly and Street Profits match. Maybe it'll be the main event. We'll see. But I don't expect too much to happen in London because I don't think they have Roman Reigns there at the moment, like scheduled or anybody like that. Probably Jacob Fatu, but that's it. Like, that's all I could think of. Yo, what's good? WSG was good. What up, Rocky Mountain? Also, welcome in. We are just chilling for a little bit. I just wanted to test out the YouTube monetization stuff, just for a little bit, just to hang out with you guys. If you're new here, let me know where you're from, who your favorite wrestler is. Come say hi. Subscribe. If you're not subscribed, what the hell you doing? Just come join us. It's always a good time. We'll be live this Wednesday on YouTube also. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on all our social medias. That's how you can get to, all that. Can you see my chat? Is the sky blue? Yes, I can see your chat. I know y'all could hear me. The only thing that sucks is the since it's noise canceling, you can't you know what I mean? You can't play the music in the background. I can disconnect it though. I could disconnect the microphone and then just still talk to it, act like I'm talking to you guys to the microphone, and then play the music and stuff. Hello tonight, Madison, Wisconsin, WCW Wrestling. That Undertaker 1980s. That was the best wrestling ever. Monday nights. Do you remember the Monday Night Wars, Jason? Mr. Jason, how are you doing today? Welcome in. Also, let me make sure the because like YouTube's weird like that. They're like, oh, top messages, then all messages and stuff. Doesn't make sense, honestly. And I'll know for sure once to actually, you know what? I can actually go on YouTube right now and hear myself. Let me see if YouTube. Let me see if my YouTube catches me. See if it could catch me. YouTube. View your channel. We are live. View your channel. We are live. Okay, yeah, you guys can hear me. Y'all just messing with me. Can you see my chat? It's like the work thing. Can you see my screen? And then maybe we do Instagram. Maybe we do the trifecta today. Maybe because we just came off of TikTok. Let's see if we could. We're good with YouTube and stuff. Let's see if we could do Instagram and everything. But at least y'all could hear me. I know y'all could hear me because I heard myself. I put up my own live stream and I was able to see it. So we good. I might actually not do the microphone for Instagram. We'll see what happens there. All right. I think. Oh, we'll wait 2 more minutes. We'll wait 2 more minutes. All right. Here you go. All right. Oh my God, it's high exposure. Welcome in, my dude. I know you can hear me just fine because everybody else is like, yo, 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 yo. Like I'm not hearing them at all. Like I don't see them at all. It's absolutely wild. What up, high exposure? Happy Monday. We're testing out this microphone that I'm going to be using for Las Vegas. And I just wanted to see if everything was all good with it. But it seems like it's clear because I just pulled up myself on YouTube and you can hear me just fine. But I'm gonna be putting like stickers on it, so it's like the JLD on all 4 squares, make it look official and stuff. So I'm excited to use it. It's gonna be really cool. If anybody here's going to Vegas, you need to pull up. I'm gonna be probably asking some people some questions while I'm out there, trying to make it like official and stuff. It'd be really cool to do something like that. And it's something that's out of my comfort zone. So I'm very excited to do something of that nature. High exposure, how's the family doing? How are you doing today? We're probably gonna get off in a little bit, but we just wanted to like test out the microphone and stuff. Who's your favorite wrestler? Roman Reigns is my tribal chief. John Cena is all-time favorite. I will say that. For those that are new here, let me know where you're from, who your favorite wrestler is. and all that good stuff. One side you got the NWA title, and then the other side you got the WWE title. Trying to get both in frame, but I guess not. Favorite female wrestler? Rhea Ripley, who I actually have a picture with. She went to Fanatics Fest, and then we ended up doing the photo op for her. But I thought I was going to be late for that. Family's doing good. Daughter moved back over. Yeah, I know you were excited about that. I'm happy she's home with you guys. I know you were very excited that she was coming home and whatnot, especially because of the grandson. My mom was asking me this past weekend. She was like, "When's the baby coming over?" And I was like, I was like, we could come this coming Saturday. So she's super excited about it and very excited. So I know she's gonna. I know it's like grandparents spoil their kids, and then like the parents are just like, "Oh, really? Like you didn't want to spoil us, but you spoil our grandkids? Imagine." And that's probably what your daughter's saying too. And that's probably what we're gonna do in the future with our future grandkids. Like if that becomes a thing in the future, you know. All right, we're gonna hit the 15-minute mark and then we'll probably finish it up. I just wanted to test out this microphone on YouTube, make it a monetizable video also. But probably after this, I was gonna do Instagram, but I'm like, probably not. I'll be all right. I just wanted to get on for an hour. I usually do my 3-hour streams when it's like Twitch and stuff on the actual computer. I'm on my phone, but and all that. Mike sounds great. What up, Innova? Welcome in. How are you doing? I appreciate you. We're testing out this microphone because we're gonna be using it for WrestleMania weekend. We're gonna be trying to see if we could interview some people, ask them about like their favorite wrestlers that are competing at WrestleMania, who they think is winning, who they'd like to see win. Maybe ask, do you think John Cena is gonna win the 17th title? Stuff like that. That would be really cool to do while I'm in Vegas, but I will be there. So if anybody's going to WrestleMania, let me know. And I'll probably be like posting online, like, hey, I'll be at WWE World from this time to this time. Come find me. If you want to be a part of a video, we're gonna be asking people, simple wrestling question stuff, just to make some content for YouTube. That'd be really cool to freaking do. Maybe go viral once in a while. Chilling, bro. I'm about to watch Monday Night Raw. Hell yeah, you're going to Vegas for WrestleMania. That's so sick. Yes, we are. I booked this a while ago. It's my last WrestleMania it's my second WrestleMania ever, but last wrestling show for a long while because baby JLD has arrived as of last month. So, a lot of the priorities go to him now. But yeah, we will be in Vegas. This was like the last vacation before we're like, you know what I mean? And whatnot. Monday Night Raw. We saw Monday Night Raw. It was this past, first of all, it was at 4:00, right? I hope you know that. So it is on Netflix already. So if you already have Netflix, it shows. Rocky Mountain. It's probably one of the words probably retracted the message, or no, retracted means you took it back, right? Because I know Stream Elements also kind of monitors the chat. It's very sensitive, so it's not that you said anything wrong. If it was that, but it could be you just retracted the message yourself. But I will be at Vegas. It's gonna be a fun time. And I'm glad the mic sounds good because there were people earlier saying hello, 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 and stuff. So I'm glad it's working. We'll be interviewing some folks, hopefully, and just making some cool stuff. Hell yeah, bro. I'm looking forward to the content coming out this year. It's going to be ecstatic. Yeah, for sure. I'm watching on Netflix. I usually watch after it's over, skip the commercials. That's true. I didn't think about that because last week it was at 3:00 and I was driving home from upstate. So we didn't get home till like 6. It was like a 4-hour drive. So we didn't get home till like 6 or something like that. We stopped in the middle for a rest stop and it came on, but we missed it like when it was live. So we ended up just watching it when we got home and there were no commercials at all. I think maybe one commercial just because, honestly, but because Netflix is going to try and get their ad revenue somehow, but that's it. Like maybe like 1 or 2 commercials for the whole 2.5 hours, which isn't bad at all compared to when it's like live and then it's every 15, 20 minutes, which is wild, honestly. Sorry, I hit my mic with this mic. That microphone's for my computer. Who do you think Liv Morgan and Raquel will defend their title with? It's hard because there's not many female tag team competitors. They're all like, what do we got? Dakota Kai, wait, Io Sky, but Io Sky's the world champion now. So the only one I could think of is Asuka and Kairi Sane. But like they had the titles before them. So it's like there's not that many woman tag teams. There needs to be more. Like bring in the Metaphor from NXT, Lash Legend, Jakara Jackson. Give them a shot at the titles. Have them win the titles or something. Everybody's in the main like women's WWE women's and the women's world like title storyline right now. So it's like it's hard to kind of pick who they defend the titles with, which kind of sucks, honestly, because there should be more women's tag team. The women's division's been crushing it, so they should do something more with them. And they just released a bunch of people a few months ago, so it's like, how are they going to even have like? I feel like it's kind of just like they got lucky because Liv and Raquel just won, so they can span it out a few weeks. But that's it. Like in a few weeks, it's gonna get boring. That when they're not defending it against the same people, Asuka and Kairi Sane would have to come back to put a fresh face on it. But even then, they were just champion, like before they both were gone. Yeah, they lack tag teams, and I wish there were more women's tag teams because they absolutely do crush it, and they should be able to crush it. But for now, I mean, Liv and Raquel's fine to have the belts until they figure out like the Jade Naomi thing, Bianca with Rhea and all that. So yeah, do like Metaphor or something like that. Dude, first of all, maybe Liv and Raquel hold the titles until the draft in May, and then when the draft comes, bring up Jakara and Lash Legend. They've already had a taste of how it is on SmackDown. They were at the freaking Saudi Arabia show. Give them a main roster spot. They have potential. Lash Legend has big potential. Like she's out there. She's doing her thing. So I think they could do it, but WWE has to like give them the green light, honestly, if they're gonna do something like that. Because I can't. Am I missing any tag teams? I don't think so. Like I know obviously there's a lot of female competitors, but are there a lot of female tag teams? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Universal. This John Cena heel turn needs to stop now. This has been embarrassing and horribly written. None of us want this. John's heel turn could have been awesome, but this is horrible. So what makes it horrible? That is my genuine question to you. What has made it horrible, Universal? I want to genuinely know. This is not any kind of debate or anything. I just want to know your feedback. Yeah, Liv and Raquel is solid, but yeah, I'm excited for the draft. See what new faces are going to come in. That Saudi Arabia show was crazy. It was. I say Metaphor and Trick Williams should go from NXT to the main roster. Roxanne Perez needs to go to the main roster as well. Because NXT is going to be just fine without her. They got Julia and Stephanie now. Zarya just joined. They got LFG that they can use if they need to showcase more of the NXT superstars. You could put the LFG folks in there, the Evolve folks in there. So NXT is going to be fine. Put Roxanne in the main roster. Have her face Bayley at WrestleMania. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Here's my hot take on the John Cena heel turn. When it happened at Elimination Chamber, fantastic how they did it. Amazing. I absolutely loved it, and I was freaking out when it happened. But I feel like this heel version of John Cena is a little too forced from John's perspective. Like, it feels like John has to actually think about what he says versus what he wants to say when it comes to being a heel, because he's doing it okay where he's talking his shit, the crowd saying F you Cena and all that good stuff. But I feel like Cena, he doesn't feel he himself doesn't feel like he's in it. as much as he wants to be. He's a great actor. He's going to do what he can, but I feel like him as a heel, he's not doing it in the way he wants to, or it's not the way that we thought it would be. I disagree. The heel turn from day one was badly done. The heel turn has been teased for many, many years, and then we get this. See, I liked the chamber, but that's it. I feel like other than that, like the two promos he's done has just been kind of like, all right, he's a heel, like whatever. It doesn't feel as exciting. There hasn't been any fight with Cody. Cody hasn't ran to the ring and like assaulted him or anything like that. They've just been talking, so it kind of sucks. The funniest thing that's happened of it is that kid from Brussels is the kid staring like, who, May? Like that's it. That's all that's been funny about it. But the heel turn itself, I actually liked a lot. But other than that, like these past 2 weeks and like with John Cena's schedule, it's kind of been lackluster. That's my hot take on it. I know a lot of people are happy he's a heel, and I'm kind of happy he's a heel, but I feel like it could have been implemented a little better after the heel turn happened. I'm a fan of John Cena heel turn. In the beginning, I was totally agree, but it seems like he's almost too scripted. It's not his words or his heel change. I'm sure that's it. I agree 100% that is being forced. The turn at Chamber was badly done. It didn't need The Rock or the Masonic Satanism. I want your soul. I want your soul. There's on TikTok Shop, there's a freaking voice changer you could plug into your phone. I would love to plug that into the phone and then have this microphone and then just like do like a demonic voice of, oh, I want your soul. Like some crazy thing like that. That would go crazy. That would be mad funny. Honestly, that would be hilarious. Be like, I want your soul, John Cena. I want it. Ain't no party like a Dwayne Johnson party. Oh man. But yeah, I think it is a little forced, honestly, with John Cena being a heel. Like he's trying to adapt to it as much as he can, but it almost seems too like forced. Like he's trying to be a heel as much as he can because he's been a face his whole life. I know he's an actor, he can do whatever he can, but it's different when it's like going from to a heel for the first time in 20 years. What does Satanism have to do with wrestling? Why is there a clown in the 1980s wrestling? Nothing makes sense with wrestling. We have a dead man who rolls his eyes back with a freaking casket that goes on fire, who has a brother who had a brother who apparently burned in a freaking house fire and then somehow found out 20 years later that he's alive and somehow worked for the WWF. Nothing makes sense with wrestling, and nothing will ever make sense with wrestling. So as much as I agree, what does that have to do with wrestling? Nothing ever makes sense with wrestling. How do you feel about the Penta match finish? It keeps Penta okay without no pinfalls, but that's it. We literally had the corporation. We had Stephanie McMahon on a freaking T crossbones because of the Undertaker back in the 90s. We literally have Kane, the Big Red Machine, doing a tombstone pile driver. So, yeah. So, as much as it doesn't make sense, nothing ever makes sense with wrestling. Nothing ever will ever make sense. The Penta match, it was a safe way for Penta to like not win the title, but also not make Braun Breaker get pinned. So it makes sense that happened, but now what are they going to do? And what are they doing with Rey Fenix is another question. We'll find out soon, hopefully. But that's the joy of pro wrestling. You never know what you're gonna get. It's all gimmick based. Like, back in the 80s, wrestling was very gimmick based. We had clowns, we had a junkyard dog, we had Hillbilly Jim, we had Jim Duggan, we had like the 90s with Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan. I mean, Hogan was also the 80s, but fuck Hulk Hogan. That's a whole nother freaking story anyway. Point of the story is a lot of like characters, like a lot of occupational characters, a lot of like gimmick related wrestlers that were meant to entertain. And then when you go more into the Attitude Era, more wrestling and more, there's still gimmicks, but it's more focused on professional wrestling than it is like, the costume of the character. if you get what I'm saying. Then Ruthless Aggression comes in, and then it's the same thing, just the new younger generation. Now we got the modern era with Triple H in charge, where it's very sports entertainment sensed. You know what I mean? The women's wrestling has been fantastic over the past 10 years because of how things have been run, and like how the women have been given the opportunity finally to, you know, showcase their skills rather than it just being freaking mud matches and bra and panties matches. So I'm happy about that. Talk about gimmick. Look at the COVID era. Not Otis getting Money in the Bank and losing it. That shit was wild. Did he lose it to the Miz like during the COVID era? I forgot they had a freaking Money in the Bank ladder match on top of Connecticut's freaking headquarters. Like how? Not the Otis, not Otis. But the only thing that was, oh, actually, I won't spoil it for Innova, but yeah, Raw was okay. There was just one thing that was really fire about it, but other than that, just a regular show, honestly. But I don't want to like spoil too much for you. But the agenda was Penta versus Braun Breaker for the title, Lara Valkyria versus Raquel Rodriguez for the Intercontinental title. Okay, good, good. Happy I don't spoil it. I might have said something about like the other match, but I apologize for that. But it's sort of expected anyway, to be fair. What is it? So the Braun Breaker Penta match, Lara Valkyria, Raquel Rodriguez, CM Punk speaks, and then Jimmy, no, I always get them fucking confused. Jay Uso and fucking Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, with Jay Uso's mystery opponent. And they're in Scotland, so that's like why it was 3 o'clock. All good, Brian. Enjoy hanging with you. Spoilers are inevitable, specifically since I'm watching after the fact. Yeah, I try to stay off social media when I know it's like in Europe and stuff, because then I end up seeing it anyway. Normally, since I work, I can't watch it live, like react or anything like that. But now that like I'm going on parent leave in 2 weeks, I should be able to like do a little bit more with the streaming stuff while I have less time away from work, which is a great thing. So hopefully some things to go from there. But I do kind of want to get off for now. This microphone has been fantastic. Innova, I hope you have a great time watching Raw. But I'm gonna finish it off here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll be live on Wednesday on YouTube and Twitch. So for anybody that's in here in this chat, make sure you guys are subscribed here so you can watch the stream. Gonna be. I already am. I already am a father. He was born a month ago, so I am a dad. So that's that. But we'll be live on Twitch and YouTube this Wednesday at 7 o'clock Eastern. So make sure you guys follow us here so you can see the live stream when we are live. Say hello. We'll be live on TikTok maybe again tomorrow or something like that. We'll figure it out. But I'll see y'all later. Thank you for the love and peace out.